various different publications are claiming that this is the production version of the Cybertruck. What you see here is what you're going to get. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you here. I'm in Brisbane, in Australia today. Not normally here, but I'm here for my son. He's racing in a championship, BMX racing for Oceania, which is like Australia, New Zealand, and a few other countries involved. That was on today. And I'll have his videos up on his channel soon. If you want to check them out, I'll put a link in the description below to my boys, my 5-year-old son, Cal, and my 8-year-old son, Jack's channel. You can check out their stuff. They'd be stoked if you did. So the final production Cybertruck. I don't know if you've pre-ordered one. Personally, I have. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, what are you talking about? They're not coming to Australia. Well, I've got news. You're wrong. Apparently, Tesla staff, motoring journalists in Australia keep bringing this up. Tesla's not bringing the Cybertruck to Australia. It's not happening. Yeah, no, they are. But it might take a couple of years, considering they have 1.3 million pre-orders. And while, unfortunately, to bring cars to Australia, you need to move the steering wheel to the other side of the car. But one of the great things about electric cars is that's a lot easier to do than it is in an internal combustion engine vehicle, which has a transmission and lots of other parts which have to be moved around. Much, much easier with electric cars. But my key point here is, well, Tesla has well over 20,000 pre-orders for the Cybertruck in Australia. So yeah, my bet is it is coming here. Is this the production version of the Cybertruck? I think it is. Now, by the way, I did make a video with 22 changes that I saw in this production version of the Cybertruck, which actually was seen about 2 months ago at Gigafactory, Texas. It really looks pretty similar, in my view, to the original version, but there's one big change. In fact, it's my favorite thing. The Chevy Silverado has this as well. So it's not like Tesla's all alone here, but still, if the Silverado and the Cybertruck have this and no one else does, well, those two vehicles will have a big advantage in my view, because I think this is huge, a huge benefit. Now, there's one other truck that, well, if they ever make it, would have it as well. The Bollinger pickup truck, which is awesome, but who knows what happened to Bollinger. If anyone knows what happened to those guys, let me know in the comment section below. I was looking at their electric truck for a while thinking, that's super cool, but then, yeah, they never made them. Who knows what happened. Now, apparently, there's one big difference with this. Now, what I noticed is that it doesn't have door handles. And Elon Musk says that's because the car will know when you're approaching. Yeah, I think it will have door handles. So that's one thing here that I think will change for the production version. I think the production version will have door handles. There's one other thing that I think is incorrect here that won't come in the production version. I highly doubt a pickup truck is going to have a yoke. It could, possible. Is it likely? No. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Would you want one? I saw a few cars recently, right, that need a yoke and don't have a yoke. They have this tiny little thin digital screen above the steering wheel, which is definitely hidden by the steering wheel. Some cars need it and don't have one. Most don't. So yeah, I don't think it will come with the yoke, which you can see in the pictures, but I could be wrong. Now, one thing Musk said, he said it will be our magnum opus. And I agree. I mean, who has designed a pickup truck completely from the ground up? And when I say completely from the ground up, I mean, they all use ladder chassis and they all use basically the same technology that have been using for pickup trucks for 50 plus years, just modified versions of them, like improved versions of them. They're good, but no one that I know of has actually changed the way a truck is built in the way that Tesla has with the Cybertruck using an exoskeleton. This to me is groundbreaking engineering, and I think people should mention this more. The other thing that I think is awesome is the fact that it's stainless steel. It's very, very unlikely to get any rust. And that is huge. Now, the other thing I love about it, no paint. Love it. Absolutely love it. I hate scratching my paint when you go off-roading or you brush up against bushes or whatever you do. And obviously with a pickup truck, that kind of stuff is more likely to happen. So what is the big thing that was spotted here? Well, apparently the window at the back, so the window you look through when you look through the rear vision mirror, that can slide down. The other thing is they're saying, they believe the metal steel panel underneath that window So you'd see the window, and then underneath that you'd have the metal panel at the back. That can come down as well. So if you have the window that can come down and then the panel can come down as well, then the entire inside of the truck could open up, just like an SUV. That's why I think it's a game changer, because this is something apparently Silverado will have as well. You can basically turn your pickup truck into an SUV. Absolutely love it. Now, this could be an issue, apparently, with a gas or an internal combustion engine version of a pickup truck, because if you had it open, obviously you're going to get fumes coming in the back. But great thing about electric, you don't have that problem. So it's awesome. You can have the back down, or you can have the back up. And then when you have the tray down, right, when it's open, you can either kind of have an open air feeling, almost like half like a convertible. I mean, not quite to that extent, but you get my point. It also means it's so much more practical, the kind of things you can fit in the car. If you had some long stuff, like long building materials, or you want to transport a bed or big surfboards, whatever it is, right? You could just put this glass panel down, and then you could put the metal panel down, and you could have a big pass-through area. So basically, it's like having a really big SUV to put stuff in. So practical for so many different reasons. And to me, I can't believe that trucks don't have this feature now. I know some of them do have the removable glass panel, but none that I know of on the market right now have the ability to completely remove that back section so that it becomes like an SUV. I don't know why this wasn't done before. Doesn't make sense to me. Crazy. But this is, for me, a huge feature that the Silverado and the Cybertruck will both have. So here is the big question. Will this truck come out in 2023? Well, good question. Glad you asked. Do I think it will? Absolutely. Mass manufactured? Probably middle of 2023. This is a huge project. It's another one of those things where Elon goes, yeah, this sounds awesome. This is going to be great. Oh shit, this is harder than we thought. Damn. That, in my view, is the reason the specs of the truck were removed from Tesla's website. Now you can still pre-order one for $150, but it doesn't say the specifications. And there is now apparently also a quad motor version coming out. 2 motors at the front, 2 motors at the back. To me, that sounds unreal. I did order the tri-motor vehicle, but I'm questioning if I have the option of a quad motor, should I change my order from the tri-motor to the quad motor? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. One cool thing that I noticed, the Cybertruck is drivable. It was driving on the stage, and I thought Elon made a cool comment when he said, we're going to smash the window again. If you haven't seen the video where they smash the window, check it out. For those of you who don't follow the channel closely, I do have Tesla shares. I'm a shareholder. So yeah, I'm boosting Tesla. No, not really. I just thought this was an interesting video. And I know there's many of you who have pre-ordered a Cybertruck. If you haven't already, well, get on the list. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.